Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Ultimate Goal podcast, where we tell you insider stories from the perspective of high achieving athletes and their support staff. These are all athletes within the NCAA or professional realm, so get excited to hear some of these special stories of how athletes got to where they are.
So I am originally from New Jersey, Basking Ridge. I went to Ridge High School, but now I live here in Colorado. I started playing lacrosse when I was in kindergarten because my two older sisters, two of the three of them, played lacrosse also. So kind of just got into it. And yeah, I've been playing ever since. And yeah. Um, I was not originally going to come to Denver. I was actually going to Boston. And then last minute, I decided to come to DU just because my two older sisters had come here. One played lacrosse. So I thought it would be nice just to kind of be able to play with her for another 2 years. And then also my mom is originally from Denver, so she's always loved it out here. So we've come out here a lot growing up to ski and stuff like that. So that was another factor, just, being in a place that I'm familiar with and a place that my family loves. And ultimately, my mom moved out here. So I think it worked out for the best. So I am a communications major and a marketing minor. And I think it was harder than I expected trying to balance lacrosse with school, but I'm someone who needs kind of a schedule throughout my day just because I'm a procrastinator. So I think the schedule is really nice for me just because lacrosse in the morning gives me the opportunity to get out and exercise and do all that. But then once it's done, like I have to lock down and do school and finish my homework and or whatever it is. But coming in freshman year, it was definitely hard to transition from high school to college just because it's so much more intense. Like practice is more intense, we have more time that we have to spend on it. So it was definitely difficult, but I think we got used to it pretty quickly.
Yeah, and for those listeners that don't know, like the average kind of college experience for athletes is like you're dedicating 4 hours a day to practice, and then pretty much you leave your house right in the morning, go to practice. Maybe if you're lucky, you get to go home and eat something, but you might have to pack it all for the day and go straight to class, and then you're not home again until like 6 or 7 at night, and then you start your homework, and then you go to bed and you do it all over again the next day.
Right.
So it's
So
a huge transition.
schedule.
Very big from high
Yeah.
school to college level.
Yeah. So I think it's super exciting just because I mean coming in before I came to college, they were still in the mountain. Well, I don't even
Oh yeah,
MPSF,
the
I
Mountain
think.
Pacific.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some random conference with other West Coast schools. But so I guess I didn't realize coming in we would get to play like some of these East Coast teams that are top 10 ranked in the
Yeah,
country.
totally.
So coming in and kind of being able to play against some of the best lacrosse players was amazing, and it's made me improve my game a lot since being here. And seeing them, I think our team has been so successful just because no one expects us to be good. So we're always underestimated, we're always the underdogs. So coming in and proving ourselves and kind of making a name for lacrosse in the West is awesome. I would say a tie between two games. The first one would be when we beat Michigan to go to the Elite Eight our sophomore year. And then just most recently winning the Big East championship. Those would definitely be the top two, just because, I mean, we've never obviously won the Big East, so it was super exciting to kind of make a name for ourselves and make history a little bit. And then we made history again 2 years ago by making it to the Elite Eight and beating, I think they were the number 8 seed at the time, Michigan. So that was super exciting. And I got to experience one of those with my sister, which was awesome. It's really comforting, honestly. We fight like there's no tomorrow. Like us two out of the 4 of my sisters, we probably bicker the most. So I think being able to play with her definitely brought us closer. But we could always be tough on each other. So she kind of was hard on me when I was a freshman. So she kind of made me fight a little more and give me like a little bit of an attitude that kind of fired me up a little bit. So it's been really nice playing with her, but there's always ups and downs, but for the most part, it was amazing having her on the team and being able to experience that. And even for my mom, her being able to watch both of us play together was really nice. Definitely back and forth for me for a while. I wasn't 100% sure that I wanted to do a 5th year just because it's a lot of work, obviously, but I had already known that I was going to grad school. So, and after this season, the success we've had, I just wanted to go at it for another year. But so I'll be getting my master's in marketing, and that was something I kind of kicked myself for not majoring in it originally, but by the time I realized that's what I wanted to do, it was a little too late. So this just gives me the opportunity to study the field a little bit more and gain some extra experience before I, head into the working world. But lacrosse is kind of just that extra little factor that kind of, it gives me the opportunity to play with the girls that I haven't gotten to play with yet and girls that I've played with for 2-3 years now. So I'm super excited just to be able to play for another year since we got that 1 year taken away from us. No, I think maybe just take your time whenever you're making your decision. I mean, wherever you want to go, wherever you end up, just put that extra time and really think about where you want to go.
Thanks for tuning into the Ultimate Goal podcast this week. We plan to post weekly episodes on Wednesdays before noon, and you can find them right here on our channel. If you click the subscribe button below, you'll get updates telling you when we've posted, as well as you can click to follow our social media accounts on this page as well. See you next week.